Hey guys, Kristen here from Casey Loves Frags. Hope you're enjoying this beautiful day. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, please be sure to like this video and don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. So as you can tell, I'm just casual hanging out by the pool, hanging out with my, where is she? With my pup over there, Rosie. So I'm gonna be going to the gym for, later on today. So I'm wearing one of my favorite casual fragrances, and let me show you. I'm wearing 360 Red by Perry Ellis. I really like this one. Super fun, very laid back. It's actually a familiar one. If you guys like Acqua di Gio, you will like this. So this is classified as an Oriental Spicy. It came out in 2003. The nose behind it is Jean-Louis Groby. That's correct. So let me get into the notes. We have orange, nutmeg, lime, mandarin orange, bergamot, cloves, and cinnamon. And then at the heart, you have lavender, coriander, and then at the base, we have patchouli, vetiver, sandalwood, musk, red pepper, and oak moss. So right away, let me show you the presentation first. So that's pretty straightforward. It's kind of a little bit of a strange bottle, to be honest with you. You have your, no, you don't actually have any information at the bottom. Nope, I think you do have a serial number. It's very hard to see, but it is there. And yeah, it's a little bit of a strange bottle. And then this is the packaging it comes in. Kind of cool. It's got your name here. This is an EDT, 1.7 fluid ounces. I think there is 100 ml, but I'm not quite sure. I'm sure there probably is. And then you have your information on the bottom. Have a lot of information on the back. It does have the ingredients, and manufactured in Hollywood, Florida. How nice. So that's the presentation for 360 Red. So here, let me do a spray. I'm playing around with the camera right now. Instead of using a tripod, I'm holding it, trying to change things up. You tell me what you think. I'm just changing it up a little bit. So let me do a spray here on my wrist. Kind of see the spray. Not bad. Pretty good distribution. Okay, so. Oh, I love that opening. It's very spritzy. It almost smells like Sprite to me. Like very effervescent. Get a lot of that lime and the bergamot. Oh yeah, and that cinnamon comes in. I love it. It definitely has that aquatic feel from Acqua di Gio by Armani. You gotta love that. But this reminds me of Acqua di Gio, but it has a lot more of a spicy thing going on with the cinnamon and the nutmeg and coriander. It's really good. Very, pretty simple scent. When it dries down, yep, I have the dry down near my elbow. When it dries down, it has more of a creaminess with the sandalwood and a muskiness. And yeah, it definitely has, there isn't sea salt in there, but it definitely has like that aquatic feel. Maybe a touch of an earthy feel to it, maybe because of that oak moss in there. And this is a very inexpensive fragrance. Like you can get these things for like 10 bucks sometimes. Like they're really cheap if you can get a deal. I got mine out of a swap, so that was nice. And it was kind of a blind, but I'm really happy with it. It's great. I don't think I'd pay a lot for this, but for the gym and hanging out, and it's really good. Performance-wise, I'd say it projects pretty well for the first 30 minutes. then after that, it does kind of sit close to the skin. But the longevity is pretty good. Maybe, I think like on a hot day, I get about 4 to 6 hours, but I got this in the springtime, and I gotta say that I still smelt it longer, maybe 6 to 8 hours, believe it or not. Like, I think in the cooler weather it did kind of pop. So I kind of like this one. It's like 60 degrees out, but this is really nice on a hot day too. I think maybe if you went crazy on the sprays, you can get away with it in the fall, maybe, because of this, you know, the cinnamon, the cloves, but I don't know if it would really quite perform that well, you know, to keep up with that weather. But I think spring and summer, this is awesome. You know, it does get you compliments. I mean, it's a great cheap alternative to Acqua di Gio, you know, if you don't want to spend the money on that. And I will have to get a bottle of Acqua di Gio, but I've seen other reviewers say that this performs better than Acqua di Gio, so that's pretty awesome that you're paying less and getting a little more bang for your buck there. So yeah, I would definitely recommend trying it. Definitely get you compliments. I was at the gym, and I didn't really notice it on me at this point. I go blind. I said in my last video, I go blind because I can't stop smelling my fragrances. So I thought it was kind of gone. Yeah, I didn't really notice it, and I hugged a friend of mine, and he's like, "What are you wearing?" He's like, "That is so good." So I told him about it, and I don't know if he's really a frag head or anything, so I don't even think he really knew what Acqua di Gio was when I compared it to it, but he's like, "It's really good." So that was really cool. Always feels good, right, to get a compliment. Funny enough, I get the most compliments at the gym, and it's kind of funny, you get a lot of compliments on your cheaper fragrances. Go figure, right? But hey, whatever works, right? So gonna keep it short and sweet today. Thank you so much for joining me. Once again, definitely check out 360 Red by Perry Ellis. This is really great, cheap, you know, fragrance. Blind buy worthy for sure if you like Acqua di Gio. I think you'll like this. Really can't go wrong, especially if you like cinnamon like I do. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll be back very soon with more reviews. Please be sure to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you very soon. Thank you very much. Have a great day.